Okay, y'all, we on part 6. And this is my favorite part. Let's dive up in it. But y'all gonna have to bear with me because I really can't see this thing too good. I probably need to pull it up on my screen. Okay, so this is for educational purposes only. This is not your policy. This is just a sample. Remember, I told y'all this is just a sample about your policy, right? Just to help you out. All right, so right here you have property we do not cover under coverage B. All right, I already went over that in the other video. So right here we're gonna move down losses we cover under coverage A and B. Remember, A and B, example for A would be your actual dwelling, is what we call it, which is be your house. Okay, coverage B is gonna be, for example, a detached garage or a shed, okay, or even a fence. Okay, so this is what they're going to tell you what they do not cover. All right, we do not cover losses to the property and dwelling, and then it tells you what it doesn't. Okay, so it does not cover flood, surface water, overflow of any body of water or spray from any of these, whether or not driven by wind. All right, water of any substance that backs up through the sewage or drains. All right, water of any substance that overflows from a sub pump. All right, number 4, water of any other substance that is below surface ground. All right, and then the other one, you have earth movement. All right, then what is this? Enforce of any building code. All right, number 7, the failure by any insurance person to take reasonable steps to preserve property when the property is endangered by any cause of losses we do not cover. All right, any change or increase in hazards, any intentional or criminal acts, any of your the soil conditions, collapse, vapor fumes, chemical spills, wear and tear, any deterioration, if you have mechanical breakdown, growth of trees, any rust or corrosion, any contamination, if you have any smog, if you have any settling or cracking, if you have any insects or rodents or birds, domestic animals, move my head, or sieged by the government authorities. So let me explain to y'all. All of this is what coverage A and B will not cover. If this was your cause of loss, very important. When your claims adjuster when you call them or put in a claim, we have to assess what your call. You have to let us know what your cause of loss. That's the first course of action for us. We need to know what the cause of loss is, right? Now, if any of these right here, what I explained to y'all on part video 1, I think, I, I specifically mentioned exclusions, right? These are your exclusions right here, 1 through 13. Remember, I told you it was a lot of them, right? The policy gonna cover, um, it's gonna cover, let's just say, water damage, right? But if your cause of loss was a sub pump, look at that. There go your exclusion right there. Exclusion number 3. Water of any substance that overflows from a sub pump. Okay? That means we can't cover it. So I got to send you out a denial letter based upon number 3, which is one of your exclusions. Even though you keep screaming, but I got water in my basement. Well, according to exclusion number 3, can't cover it. The policy will not cover it, right? If you call and say, "Oh, I got a flood in my basement, a flood." Look at that. Number 1, flood, including but not limited to surface water. Okay? So you have to be careful how you wording things when you call in these claims or when you speaking to your claims adjuster, because you got to understand Their hands are tied if you have this many exclusions. People policies are different. Some people don't have these many exclusions, um, so it doesn't apply to them. I just gave you, this is just an example, so this is a really good example because it has a lot of exclusions, right? So you can read them and then you understand more about it. So, for instance, um, I'm gonna go through a couple of them to give y'all examples um, in the next video. So let's wrap this up. Let's go to part 6. Like, share, comment.